Hey plant pals, it's Mike the Cat Gardener, and today's video is going to be on what I'm growing hydroponically, and that is these two plants right here. This one is a New Mex jalapeno lemon spice pepper, and this one is a New Mex jalapeno orange spice pepper. And what I'm growing them in, this fancy thing here, is a 3D printed cover for a mason jar. So I'm growing these two plants in my office. Bubbles, electricity of any kind. Here's the seed packet for this one. I got it from Sandia Seeds. It's my wife's favorite pepper. It's lemony, it's citrusy, it's very delicious. And this one, this little baby here, is the jalapeno orange spice. And I enjoy it because it has a very delicious, spicy, yet citrusy flavor. It doesn't blow your head off. It's actually flavor compared to just heat, which I like. I prefer flavor over just heat. And as I do with my Aero Garden units, I have little decorations because it amuses me. Little guard squirrel, he guards the plant for me. This guy's slacking. He's had a little bit too much to drink. He fell down on the job, but seems to be doing a good job protecting the plant too. The plant's doing a good job. This plant here is about a month old. This one is about 2 weeks old. So they're very happy growing in their little containers, which I will show you what it looks like right now. Alright, let me demonstrate how this unit works. This right here is a rock wool cube, a little half-inch rock wool cube that I started the seed in, and then I have clay pebbles surrounding it to keep it stabilized. Here's its little baby roots poking through, and that's what sits in the solution. Have my wife hold it for me. This right here, go ahead and lift it up. Here, I'll hold the plant. Lift that up. We can move this aside. That is the mason jar with the solution. Hold this for me, please. Thank you. This top screws onto the top of the mason jar. So we just have a mason jar with solution in it. Now, if I wanted to, I could just directly place the 3-inch net cup directly into the mason jar, and then I could wrap the mason jar to keep the light out to prevent algae from forming. I could wrap it with aluminum foil, I could paint the jar, I could put a paper lunch bag over the jar and just seal the mouth up with the rubber binder. But what I like is this little fancy unit. It's a 3D printed sleeve that I got off of Etsy. And I like it. It was I believe, $20, $22, something like that for this. And I love it because it looks fancy in the office, and you would never know that it's just a glass half-gallon mason jar. And see, the way the Kratky method works is I start the fluid here so that the sponge is in contact with the fluid, and so the seed stays moist, the seed germinates, and as the plant drinks up the solution, the solution level gets lower and lower, And these little spiky guys here are called air roots. And these are what exchange the carbon dioxide with the oxygen to feed the plant. And then down here, these are the drinking roots that come down, and they are what drinks the nutrient solution up into the plant. And what you do in the Kratky method is you allow the roots to keep reaching down as this fluid level drops. The roots will continue to grow down, and then you let them grow until they get about, well, they'll fill the jar, and then you only keep the fluid level about here after that, so that the plant can breathe. If you added fluid, say back up to here, the plant would literally drown and it would die. And it has happened to me in the past, which is a very sad thing. You have a beautiful plant producing lots of fruit that dies on you because you carelessly filled the level up higher than it was happy with. That's the only thing it can be finicky about. If you keep the water level, the fluid level low, like say at this level, the plant will be happy. You just have to fill it up more. But this much fluid will probably feed the plant for 2-3 months without you having to even look at it. That's why people like the Kratky method, because it's a hands-off method. You just let the plant do what it's going to do. And a lot of plants, like your lettuces and even like small micro tomatoes, will have completed their life cycle by the time the fluid gets down to the bottom. And then you just start a new plant. You just start it all over, the cycle all over again. But if you really like this plant and you want to keep it alive, you just keep the nutrient level about here, and the plant will be happy and thrive. All right, let's put it back together so you can see how it's assembled. Thank you, helper hand. You just if I can do it one-handed. Screw this jar on and put the plant back in his little home. And then we slide the entire thing. And there you have it. So that's what I'm two of the plants that I'm growing inside right now using the Kratky method. And anyone can do it. And you can enjoy fresh jalapenos all year long with just a mason jar and something to block the light. Alrighty, hope that was helpful. Any questions and comments, put it in the comment section, and I'll be happy to answer them. Thanks for watching.